This floor is really hurting me. Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you some ways, if you are a male to female transgender, some ways to help you change your voice to a lower pitch to a higher pitch. And if you're looking for a little trans update with my girlfriend, not much is different, just she's a lot more emotional. Physically, she hasn't changed a whole lot. Her hair has grown. Her hair is softer, like it's growing softer. Her skin is softer. Other than that, there's not like much physical difference. Emotionally, she's just more emotional. So, yeah. So one way, and these are like the best ways that I can come up with, is one day speak just like slightly a octave higher than your normal voice. Speak that way for like an entire day or for as long as you can. You should stop if your throat feels weird or like if your voice starts to sound or feel strained. If it gets to that point, if your throat hurts or whatever, then stop doing it, go back to your normal voice, because you don't want to strain your voice. Like, we're not trying to strain it. We're trying to change it to be naturally higher in a pretty healthy way. So speak for one day or for as long as you can a very slightly octave higher than your normal voice. And honestly, I think the best advice that I can give you is singing. I think takes a lot of part in it. If you're a singer, then it will be probably very easy for you. If you can't sing, that's fine. I think what I've told my girlfriend is to like learn the basics of singing, and that'll help you change your voice. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but like voice changing goes very much into singing. I'm gonna stop talking. So like I said, you don't have to like necessarily know how to sing in order to do this, but tighten your stomach muscles, and that helps singers. What's the word I'm looking for? It helps singers have a stronger voice, and it helps airflow, and it's just a really, really good thing for singers to do. I think one of the best things that I can suggest you do, like as far as this whole singing thing, is two things that I think you should do is do this thing where singers do this to warm up their voice. They go, and I know it sounds like really stupid and weird, but it warms up your voice and like gets it ready for, you know, the whole octave change that you're trying to do. And I don't know if like this whole video is helping anyone or like making sense, but like I'm trying my hardest, okay? I'm trying my hardest to understand or to So I would suggest do those two things, especially that last one, to get your voice kind of warmed up a little bit. Like I said, you don't have to be a singer to do any of this. It's just like the basic kind of things of singing that is gonna help you change your voice. So I think the best thing that I can really have you do for like a starter is, if you don't know what, like, 'cause I said earlier in the video, is to go like a slightly higher octave one day, and like each day adding like a slightly higher. if you don't really know how to do that, like my girlfriend started off like her voice was never like really low, but her voice was, you know, boyish. And what she ended up doing was just like went all the way up here and tried to speak like this. And you shouldn't, because 1, it sounds really weird. 2, it sounds like you're trying too hard. And 3, that'll strain your voice very quickly. So that's why I suggested go like a slightly higher. Oh. That alarm was actually for her to take her hormone pills now. So anyway, so like I was saying, you don't want to like immediately go like as high as you can, like yeah, like no. That'll strain you. I've already explained that. The best way to like get up to that point, like if you don't know exactly what an octave is or how to go slightly higher, the best way I think you should do is listen to a recording of a woman singing the scale. If you don't know what the scale is, that's the do re mi scale. Yeah, so listen to someone doing that. I'm gonna do it in a minute, so you can probably listen to me. Sorry, my foot is falling asleep and it's like really annoying me. So as I was saying, listen to someone doing the scale and try to match their pitch as best you can. Like keep the recording on that do note until you have reached its pitch, and like keep trying until, and you know that you'll have reached the pitch if you don't hear any harmonizing. Like if you don't hear 2 voices, you'll know that it is pitched, completely pitched, if you only hear 1 voice, and that's you and the recording's voice together. So like I'm gonna do the scale right now for, of course, for like people who don't know what the scale is. So the scale is like, oh my god, I'm not like ready for this. Do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do. I was slightly off pitch. I am not like warmed up or anything. I haven't sang, like actually sang since high school. So I'm gonna try that again though. Do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do. It was still off, but it's close enough. So, like I said, listen to a woman doing the scale, preferably someone who's already warmed up their voice and can actually do it correctly. And just try to match their pitch, and like I said, you'll know the pitch is matched if you don't hear 2 voices and if you only hear 1. So, I hope this video helps anyone who's male to female, transgender, and trying to change their voice. I know there's not a lot of videos out there on YouTube that I'm aware of that helps people change their voice. So yeah, I just hope these suggestions help you, and they will help you pretty quickly if you are consistent on doing it. But yeah, I hope this helped you, and let me know if it does. That way I know that I gave you good suggestions or good advice. So yeah, let me know if it does, and I'll see you later.